Now that our draft is ready, it's time to share it with the team. Sharing isn't just giving access. It's how we validate ideas, get feedback, and ensure that the diagram actually communicates what we want. In this video, we'll add context to the document, explore the right feedback tools, and share it with a clear call to action. Before we hit share, let's make sure our document gives teammates the context they need, without us having to explain it. I'll start by inserting a few key details: the document name, when it was last modified, and who it was modified by. Then I'll add text before each of these so it's clear what the information is. Once that's done, I'll arrange everything neatly, select it all, and right-click to group it. Now I can move it together and place it wherever I need. I recommend keeping it close to where the diagram starts so your team can easily see if it's up to date. Next, let's make the diagram easier for teammates to read by adding a diagram key. In the basics course, we provided one for you, but this time, I'll show you how to create your own. I'll drag a key over from the Shape menu, select the diagram, and briefly turn off Assisted Layout. To add a shape, just drag it from the canvas into the diagram key. Then we can double-click any text field to add extra context, or click and drag the handles to rearrange the order. The more tailored the key, the faster someone new can understand the flow without needing extra explanation. It creates a shared visual language that stays consistent as the document evolves, and helps feedback focus on the process itself, not on figuring out the diagram. When we're all done with the key, remember to go back and turn on Assisted Layout. Once our diagram is clear, it's time to think about how teammates can give feedback effectively. Not all feedback is the same. Some notes are temporary, some need discussion, and some should stick with a shape permanently. Picking the right tool keeps the diagram organized and helps the team respond efficiently. Sticky notes are perfect for quick, visible feedback that doesn't need to last, like brainstorming or high-level questions. For more structured input, I'll use a sticky note bank. Drag a few onto the canvas, rename them for the type of feedback that I want to collect, and then color code them to make topics easy to spot. Comments are ideal for discussions on specific shapes that need a response or resolution. Think of them as threaded conversations. As a pro tip, you can hit the C key to leave a comment instantly on any shape. Notes hold more permanent information that should stay attached, like extra context, requirements, or explanations. I'll right-click a shape, select Add Notes, and type what needs to be kept. If something needs more context than a comment or a note can capture, use a video message. It's a quick way to explain decisions, walk through your thought process, and provide clarity without providing a wall of text. By deciding what kind of feedback we need first, we can pick the right tool and make collaboration smoother for everyone. This ensures that when we move into refining, feedback is clear, actionable, and focused. And now that the diagram is clear and feedback tools are in place, it's time to share. How we share depends on who needs to see it. If it's just one person, I can type their name to send directly. If it's a small group or team, we can share with that group. Or if we want a link for Slack, email, or another use case, we can create a shareable link. We'll just make sure permissions match what we're asking for, like view only, comment, or edit, so that reviewers can respond appropriately. As a pro tip, if you ever need a refresher on permissions, just click the drop-down to see a brief explanation. And finally, let's bring it all together with a clear call to action. Don't just send the link. Tell reviewers exactly what you need them to do and when. A message like this transforms a passive share into an active collaboration and helps the team give focused, timely input. Finish the invitation and wrap up by changing the document status to pending review. And that's it. We've taken our process diagram from draft to shareable. By preparing the diagram clearly, adding a key, and guiding reviewers with the right tools and a clear call to action, we've set ourselves up for a successful refine stage. Next, we'll take all that feedback and polish the process so that it's clear, actionable, and ready for the entire team. I'll see you there.